Barrow's cabinet is taking shape. Here are your 10 ministers so far. President Adama Barrow has sworn in 10 members of his cabinet on Wednesday in Banjul. He did not quickly announce his cabinet picks, but unable to keep a tight lid on it after he faced challenges with his VP nominee. Barrow's administration is taking shape, leaving at least 8 more cabinet positions to be filled. Supporters of the 51-year-old businessman who defeated ex-President Yahya Jammeh have expressed frustration over his decision not to name his cabinet the soonest. The current appointees in the Barrow cabinet are career politicians, mostly from the former main opposition UDP party. This may infuse Barrow's administration in the drama of public opinion. Ousseynou Darboe, Minister for Foreign Affairs. Darboe is a human rights attorney and ran unsuccessfully against former President Yahya Jammeh in 5 elections. Barrow rose to power as UDP leader after the jailing of Darboe in the summer of last year. Before going into private practice, Darboe worked as a solicitor and prosecutor for the Gambia's Justice Department. Ahmad Ba, Minister for Tourism and Culture. Ba is the leader of the NRP party. He is a former hotelier and entertainment manager turned fierce politician. Mr. Ba has extensive experience in tourism and was the chief executive of Mansi Beach Hotel. Omar Jallow, Minister for Agriculture. O.J. Jallow was a former Minister of Agriculture under Sir Dawda Jawara's PPP. He is currently the leader of the PPP. Agriculture is a critical sector for the Gambian economy and formerly its largest employer, especially in its rural communities. Mr. Jallow was Minister of Agriculture when Jammeh took over in a military coup in '94. Ahmad Fati, Minister for Interior. Ahmad Fati is the leader of the GMC party. He has never served in the armed and security services but has had his own fair share of experiences with them under President Yahya Jammeh's regime. A human rights lawyer by profession, Fati will be overseeing the security apparatus and detention centers. Henry Gomez, Minister for Youth and Sports. Gomez is the leader of the GPDP party. He had lived in Germany for long before joining national politics. Gomez has cleared doubts that he is a dual citizen. He has lived as a migrant in Europe before starting a janitorial company, giving him a good understanding of the youth migration crisis. Lamin Bida, Minister for Forestry, Environment, Climate Change, and Natural Resources. Dr. Izzatu Touré, Minister for Trade, Regional Integration, and Employment. Touré is a gender and rights activist who came into the political spotlight as an independent candidate for the presidency last year. She has campaigned against harmful traditional practices for more than 3 decades, leading to the ban of female genital mutilation. Touré has a PhD in development and has helped at least 15 women win elections for public office. Amadou Sanne, Minister for Finance and Economic Affairs. Amadou Sanne is a senior member of the UDP party and its treasurer. He was jailed by the government of Yahya Jammeh for supporting the asylum claim of another member of the party. His incarceration was seen as a politically motivated bid to render the UDP without a leader for the presidency. Sanne is an accountant and owns a reputable financial and audit firm. James F. P. Gomez, Minister for Fisheries, Water Resources, and National Assembly Matters. James Gomez is the former mayor of Banjul and will be heading a ministry that is key to President Barrow's job creation plan for the youth. Barrow said the sector is underexplored. Gomez has to liaison between the government and the APRC-backed parliament. Lamin Dia, Minister for Lands and Regional Government. Dia is the chief propagandist of the UDP party and a former parliamentarian. He was jailed with UDP leader Ousseynou Darboe last year after taking part in anti-government protests. Barrow's